group Beta A3, and today we will act like economists. Our topic is utility maximization, and we will explain it using a real life example, which is a cafe that offers a buy one free one promotion and loyalty card points. As economists, we want to understand how consumers make choices and why these promotions increase customer spending. First, we will briefly explain the theory of utility maximization. Then, we will analyze consumer responses. And finally, we will discuss how perceived value and personal preferences influence decisions.
Picking up where we left off, in economics, utility refers to satisfaction or happiness a consumer gets from consuming goods or services. According to the utility maximization theory, consumers aim to get the highest possible satisfaction given their limited income or budget constraint. In this cafe scenario, the buy one free one promotion effectively reduces the price per cup of coffee with the same amount of money. Consumers can now consume more coffee than they usually could. As a result, total utility increases because consumers move to a higher indifference curve, which represent a higher level of satisfaction gained by the customer. Loyalty point also increase utility, but in a different way. They prove they provide future benefits such as free drink or discount later on. This encourage customer to spend more today because they expect higher future utility on the long run. From graphical perspective, B1 F1 caused the budget constraint to shift outward, while loyalty point increase expected utility over time. Therefore, both strategies help consumers maximize their utility without increasing their income.
So next out the Economist 3 analysis consumer responses. So why consumers react differently? Like not all consumers respond to this promotion in the same way. These differences can be explained by income levels, preferences, and marginal utility. Like first, income differences matter. Like lower income consumers are more sensitive to price reductions. For them, the B1F1 promotion creates a large increase in utility. Higher incomes consumers may not change their behavior much because the price reduction does not strongly affect their budget. Second, personal preferences play an important role. Consumers who loves coffee, like they actually uh, gain higher satisfaction from extra cups. Their marginal utility from each additional drink is still high. However, consumers who rarely drink coffee experience how low marginal utility, so the promotion does not significantly change their purchasing decision. In summary, consumers respond strongly when the promotion matches their income level and preferences and when marginal utility remain high. Thank you.
Alright, thank you Diego for explaining the math of utility. Now I want to discuss the physiology behind it. So, standard economic theory assumes consumers are perfectly rational calculators, but in reality, we are influenced heavily by perceived value and the framing effect. Okay, consider this mathematically. A 50% discount and a buy one free one. Offers are often identical in price per unit. However, behavioral economics tells us that the free triggers a different emotional response. It eliminates the pain of paying for the second item. So as you guys can see, the Zeus have a promo. It's buy one, free one if you download the apps. Okay. In economic terms, this increases the consumer perceived marginal utility. The consumer feels they are capturing a massive amount of consumer surplus, getting more value than they paid for, which drives them to purchase more than they initially planned. Alright, now let's look at the loyalty card. This is not just a reward, it is a strategic tool to create switching costs. Once a consumer starts collecting points, they feel invested. If they switch to a competitor, they lose the progress they made. So this is called sunk cost fallacy. So by locking the consumer in, the cafe effectively make the demand for the coffee more inelastic. So this usually means the customer becomes less sensitive to price changes in the future because they are chasing that future reward. Alright, so from a business strategy perspective, the cafe is not just being generous, they are practicing a form of second degree price discrimination, rewarding those who buy in bulk while using psychology to ensure long term retention. So they are maximizing their profits by helping you believe you are maximizing your utility. Alright, so from a business point of view, the cafe isn't just being generous. They are basically rewarding people who buy more, while also using a bit of psychology to keep customer coming back. In the end, they are maximizing their profits by making you feel like you are getting the best deal. That's it for me, everyone. Thank you for listening. Now I'm giving this back to Rafi. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
In conclusion, the theory of utility maximization explains how promotions like buy one free one and loyalty points increase consumer satisfaction. These strategies allow consumers to achieve higher utility within their budget constraints. And at the same time, businesses benefit from increased demand and customer loyalty. This shows how macroeconomic theory can be applied to real life business decisions. That's all from us. Thank you.